What's going on, guys? Finally doing something I've been meaning to do for quite some time. I've been trying to give you guys a full walk around with the car, and I'm planning on doing that in this video. But before I do that, we got to get her cleaned up. So let's pop next door and see what's going on. Today we're here getting the E30 detail, fixed everything that was wrong with it. I wanted to actually give it a little bit of respect. I haven't cleaned this thing in probably about 6 months, but I wanted to give this thing the wash it deserves because it's been sitting in the garage, it's been collecting dust, it's been outside collecting pollen, and I mean, it's pretty filthy for the most part. But as you guys know, I try to take care of my car as best as possible. It doesn't always work out that way. She does me well, and I feel like she deserves to get a nice bath. So he's going to take care of the car today. If you want to give a shout out to yourself on the vlog, say anything you want to say.
Auto Spa, I serve Gainesville, Ocala, Citrus County, anywhere from paint corrections, full details, ceramic coatings, all of that. So hit me up 352-966-8283.
You guys got the information. I'll go ahead and pop his Instagram. I left contact information in the bio below, and I'll also pop it up on the screen somewhere. I'm excited. She hasn't been cleaned in a while. I'm gonna let Isaiah do his thing. I'll catch you guys in a second. Isaiah did his thing with the E30. I haven't seen this thing this clean in easily over a year. We even got the interior looking good. This thing's looking mint now. Appreciate it for sure, dude. For sure. Go ahead and shout yourself out one more time for the vlog.
Chicos Auto Spa on Instagram or Facebook. Hit me up anytime I'm local to Marion County, but I'll travel anywhere, really.
There it is. You guys have it. So if you guys are local to Central Florida, hit up my boy Isaiah. He'll get you right. This is sick. So right now, since he just finished up, I'm probably going to run this down the street. I'll give you guys a full walk around because I know everyone's been requesting it. And like I said, it's been hidden for so long. I kind of just keep it off the grid. So there it is, the black E30 that a lot of you guys have been asking for a review about and a complete walk around. It's been in the background of almost all my videos. Finally time to show you guys, give you a detailed walk around of the black E30. The reason why it's been hidden is because it's been dirty, it's been filthy. Now I feel as though I can give you guys confidently a walk around the car. With that being said, let's get into it. Let's get a walk around of the black E30. I figured I'd start with the exterior of the car since that's the first thing a lot of people notice about it, and it draws a lot of attention just based on its looks. So as far as the kit goes, I went with a click tuning kit just for the simple fact that I don't see many of these on the road, and they're usually on drift cars, track cars, time attack cars. They're more motorsport oriented, and I kind of want to be different and stand out a little bit, and I love the way that the bumpers look, and I love how it gives it a more modern take on the E30's chassis itself. And then of course we have the flares. This is the thing that catches most people's attention. Everyone always asks me where are they from, what brand are they, how much do they cost? Well, if you listen closely, these are steel. So these are custom fabricated, one of one. I had a buddy of mine mock them up back home. They're 3 inches in the front, 3.5 inches in the rear in order to compensate for the wide tire we have on the back of the car and on the front. We also blended it in real nicely into the side skirts, as you can see here. This car was more of an experiment, and it was kind of me doing things that a lot of people haven't done and a lot of things I haven't seen on the E30. So follow me to the back, we'll talk some more about the kit. And as we wrap around to the back of the car, this is my favorite 3/4 view. As you see, the fender flares wrap perfectly into the bumper, and the bumper wraps around the car, continue that aggressive styling, which I love so much. Then you get to the top of the trunk where you get the duckbill spoiler. Now, a lot of people are very impartial about this. Some people like it, some people don't. But to me, I think it adds that little bit of extra touch where it's still kind of modest, but still has that little extra flair. And then we come down to the wheels. So these are actually were supposed to be my winter wheels, but they end up being my daily driving majority of the time, fun wheels. So these are Rhoda whatevers. Got them off eBay just because I have a set of 3-piece BBSs that I put on here for when I go to shows or in the summertime. But I ended up keeping these on for some period because they fit the car's aesthetic. I still do put the 3-piece on here every now and then for when it's like a special occasion or a special show, and a lot of you might have seen it on the 3-piece wheels. So these are actually 9.5 in the rear and 9 in the front, and I'm on a 195/55 right now. Pretty meaty tire, and I love that. Like I said, the whole aesthetic of this car is that aggressive look, and I really love the thick meaty tires on the car, and while I still have some type of modest stretch. And of course we can't have a full walk around video without talking about the paint. Now the paint on the car is a one of one. I had a shop back home blend a bunch of shit together and make what I asked for, and it came out pretty damn good. So the paint on the car is black, as you can tell, but when you get real close, it actually has a maroon pearl in the paint. It also has a flake. The car's paint surprises a lot of people. Once they get close, they start to see that it's not only just a black car, it's a black car with a little bit of flair, which adds to the subtle aggressive hits like the fenders and the kit on the vehicle itself. Now, as you can see, you spend most of your time inside the car driving. So for me personally, I wanted the interior to be something that I can enjoy every time I sit in the car, every time I get out of the car, every time I look at the car. And with that being said, I went ahead and went with the cardinal red interior. Every E30 I've ever built prior to this one, I wanted to make the interior. I've always wanted black on red guts. The paint of the car actually matches the interior. So, you know, it was a no-brainer for me to get the cardinal red interior. For some reason, it was extremely hard to find mint condition cardinal red interior. So I actually got the seat off eBay. I got the door cards from some guy in New York. Shout out to you if you're watching this vlog. I forgot your name about 7 years ago, but thank you. Because that was the hardest part of this car to find. The rear seat I actually got from a guy at a car meet, so shout out to you also. This is the Garagistic chassis mounted shifter. Like I said, I wanted this car to still be fun while driving, but also have some sort of track inspiration because these cars are meant to handle well. This chassis mounted shifter from Garagistic is definitely the move, and I suggest everyone get one if you haven't had one. If anyone's trying to elevate their driving experience, you definitely have to upgrade the contact points, and the shifter is one of them. And then also aftermarket steering wheel. This is the Lante, 345 millimeter, I believe. So it's real small and tiny, which is nice for me. I'm 6 foot. Gives me a lot of knee clearance, and these small chassis is also comfortable when I'm ripping through corners and turns. It feels like my hands are right in the center at all times, and I can still see all my gauges. And then, of course, when you get down to here, I have my AFR gauges and my boost gauge. And you're probably wondering, why do you have a boost gauge? Why do you have AFR? Well, we'll pop over to the engine bay and I'll show you why. So some of you may or may not know this. The E30 is actually boosted. As you can see, engine bay is filthy, but that's okay because we're working on it and we're getting there step by step. But I'll make sure I give you guys some sound clips and some audio clips as this thing drives by. But as of right now, it's a quite simple build. 272 cams, IE engineering, rocker arms and valves. Just a simple top end build, dock bottom end. And of course, as you can see, my big Wuhan war whistle. So yes, that is a Chinese eBay turbo. It's a GT35 clone. It was tuned by Castle Performance. Shout out Castle. Beamer Buddies, they assisted with the build. So shout out Beamer Buddies, shout out Castle. You guys really helped bring this build together. But while I was on the dyno, it was having a boost issue where we couldn't keep the boost steady. So we settled down on 10 pounds of boost. It made roughly about 300 horsepower on 10 pounds of boost. But now I'm pushing 18 pounds of boost reliably. I haven't got on the dyno, so if you guys want to see a new dyno video, make sure you leave a comment down below if you want to see that. I have some buddies up in Orlando who are dying to dyno this thing. But as of right now, I don't know what the horsepower is. Probably mid to upper 3s, maybe low 4s. It gets from A to B, and it's a blast to drive. So there you have it. That's the complete walk around of my E30. You guys have asked about this thing for quite some time, so I figured I'd finally give you guys a little walk around. Didn't go too in depth. This is kind of all spur of the moment. I don't know what else to throw in this video. Of course, roof rack. Gotta have a roof rack. And the car is obviously straight pipe. Throw some sound clips in on the exhaust, and I'll give you guys maybe a flyby or two so you can hear how it sounds under boost. Yeah, that's her in a nutshell. I mean, this is the whole reason why I started this YouTube channel and everything I owe to this car. I've been so grateful for the support you guys have given me, and I just want to say thank you guys. So if you like the content that we've been putting out, I'm trying to get back to uploading more regularly, maybe once a week, maybe twice a week, depending on how much stuff I can get filmed. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you like the content, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more content, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Only want me 'cause I'm icy and I'm pricey with the fist. You can see the way I'm shiesty, all my diamonds really glitz.